Hey you guys, I am back from Florida. I got home last night. I was actually thinking about making a video, but it was really late and I was really tired, so I just decided to wait until today. But I have a few things for you. I have a book haul and I also have a book review for you. Honestly, I didn't read much when I was in Florida. I actually finished Vampire Academy last night, and that's what the book review is for. But I brought like 4 or 5 books thinking, you know, my sister's going to be working during the day, and I just won't have time. And, I mean, I'll have a bunch of time, and I just ended up not having time. So, I didn't read much, but I did finish Vampire Academy, so that's what this book review is going to be for, and I gave it a 4 out of 5. I thought the plot was really good. I wasn't a fan of the characters. I thought that Lissa kind of played a martyr, sacrificial lamb kind of thing way too much. And I thought that Rose was kind of pompous and presumptuous and kind of a bitch. And kind of like her shit doesn't stink kind of thing. And I didn't appreciate that very much. I didn't relate to anybody in the story, so I was kind of bummed out about that, but the writing and the plot definitely made up for it. So I will definitely consider reading Shadowkiss, I think, but not too in the near future, because I'm still on the fence. I was really tempted to give this a 3 out of 5, because I liked it, but I wasn't in love with it like some people are. Each to her own, as I've said a million times. I think I was so amped up about this because everybody was saying how awesome it was, like Beautiful Creatures. Everybody said how amazing it is and how exciting. And when I read it, it kind of fell flat for me. This one fell a little bit short of my expectations, so I think that's why I was really debating between 4 and 3 stars. So it was good. If you haven't read it yet, I do recommend it, but definitely don't buy the box set or whatever if you've never read these before, because they might not be your cup of tea. You know, you never know. But I definitely enjoyed it. It was a good read. I'm glad I read it. Finally get out of the way. So it was a little confusing at first with all the different names and stuff, but after a while you get into the characters and you get into the story, and it's not that hard to figure out anymore. So it was alright. And then my book haul. I went to Barnes & Noble with my sister and my niece when I was in Florida, and I picked up 3 books. I wasn't planning on it, but I decided to just go ahead and get them. And the first book I got is Willow, and this is by Julia Hoban. And this is about a girl whose parents died in a car accident, and she drove them home, and a drunk driver hit them or something like that, and she was the only one who survived. And she starts cutting herself to relieve the pain, and she's a self-mutilator. And there's a guy named Guy, and he kind of helps overcome it. I kind of have a feeling this is going to be a little like North of Beautiful. The whole girl has self-esteem, beauty issues, and the guy kind of helps her see that beauty isn't skin deep. And so I think this is going to be good. They had the hardcover there, but it was like an extra $10, and if I got that one I wouldn't have been able to afford the other books, and I just thought that it wasn't one that I super wanted. I still wanted to read it, but it wasn't one like, oh my god, I have to have this book. So I decided to get it in paperback, but I still have it nonetheless. And then the next book I got is Jekyll Loves Hyde by Beth Fantaschi. I still need to read Jessica's Guide, but I'm still super excited about this one. I love the color of green. That's such a gorgeous color of green. But this book is about a girl named Jill Jekyll, and she's perfect, does whatever her parents ask her to, you know, all of that. And then she meets, what's his name? Tristan Hyde, and I guess they are in a chemistry class or something, and he has to save Tristan's sanity and maybe his life. And things heat up in the lab, and she accidentally tastes the formula, and it unleashes her darkest nature and will compel her to risk everything, even Tristan's love, for just the thrill of being bad. So I thought that would be a good one, and I love the cover. So it's very dark and interesting, intriguing. And then the last book I got is one that I'm sure everybody's very excited for. It's Sisters, read by Jackson Pearce. I read As You Wish and adored it, and as you guys know from my review. And so I'm really excited to read this one. I almost don't want to read it because I don't want it to be over already. But it's about two sisters, and it's kind of like the retelling of Little Red Riding Hood, I think. That's what I've read about it. But yeah, it looks very good. I actually don't even care what it's about because Jackson Pearce wrote it. So that's how exciting. It's after a Fenris or werewolf killed their grandmother and almost killed them. Sisters Scarlet and Rosie March devote themselves to hunting and killing the beasts that prey on teenage girls, learning how to lure them with red cloaks and occasionally using the help of their old friend Silas, the woodsman's son. So yeah, it's kind of like a retelling of Red Riding Hood, which is very interesting, and Red Riding Hood is one of my favorite children's stories, so I thought that would be interesting. So yeah, that is my review and my book haul. I'm happy to be back. Kind of sad to be back because I really had fun, you know, playing with the kids and stuff, but it'll be nice to get back into the swing of things and that kind of stuff. But I also am reading Dreaming Anastasia, and this is by Joy Preble, and I'm kind of reading books that I'm not super excited for. That sounds kind of mean, but I almost want to get them out of the way. I'm sure they're good, but there's others that I want to read more, and I don't want to be stuck with a whole bunch of books that I don't really care about reading because I probably won't read them. So if I have a few books that I'm super excited to read, I want to read some that I'm not so excited to read. It's not that I'm not excited, it's just that they're not as anticipated in my list. But so far this is alright. I'm only reading like 7 pages so far, but it looks interesting and the cover is beautiful. So yeah, I hope you guys had a great 4th of July if you guys have celebrated it for Independence, and thank you so much to all of these new subscribers I'm getting. I can't believe I'm only like 20 away from having 700. That just totally blows my mind. And yeah, I'm just glad you guys, you know, take my opinions into consideration. And yeah, it's mind-blowing to me. But I'm also still on Goodreads. I just posted a review for Vampire Academy, as well as on my blog, but I kind of do those hand in hand. So if you guys want to go and be my friend on Goodreads, I will be happy to approve you. And so yes, I hope you guys are having a good Tuesday, and I shall talk to you soon. Bye. I also wanted to show you that I redid my bookshelves, obviously. I moved my To Be Read in the place of my TV on DVDs. So these are my 2 reads, and then this is like the random books that don't have series, and this is kind of like the series shelf. So yeah, there's the Twilight section and everything. I just did a book review, or a book shelf tour, so I'm not going to do another one. But yeah, that's my new stuff. So I just wanted to give you a sneak peek into the new bookshelf. I like it a lot better. It doesn't look so cluttered, and I have more room for books. So yeah, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.